I'm kicking my ass.
All right, then now we started. All right, we back.
We
Episode
back,
9.
Fucking, this is probably gonna be the best one.
This will be the best one so far, man.
You feel me?
We got the so for people listening to audio. Oh, just in case you guys didn't know, we are on audio platform. We have people telling us if ask me too, like if we're on audio. We're on Spotify right now too, so Spotify and YouTube can check us out if you want to listen to audio. You know, check us out on Spotify. Damn.
Did we finally get on Apple or no?
No, because they're tripping about image size or something like that. Remember something about it?
Oh,
They're still tripping about something about our image size or something like that. But anyways, the
that's
big
okay.
news, man. Let's get to the real shit right here. My guy, HungerForceBeats.com just got that Larry June placement, man. Well, and 2 Chainz placement. You know what I'm saying? Like that's huge right there. Just the fact that Larry June, now you're getting not just Larry June, but now Larry June and 2 Chainz. That's insane.
My dog. Appreciate
And you know my guy's got the bottles out.
You know
That's
what I'm
all
saying?
him too. I don't drink, so that's all him right there.
I'm gonna drink one every 30 minutes and shit.
Yeah.
See what happens and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I appreciate you fucking Trunks brought all this shit, man. You a good ass dude, bro. I appreciate you.
Yep. Congrats. You know,
saying?
had to show some
Long
love.
time coming type
Yep.
of shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit was fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie to you and shit. Let me just get my shout outs out the way first and foremost and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out number 1. Shout out fucking Larry June for letting me be part of that motherfucking project and shit. That shit's fucking fire. Shout out my fucking wife for fucking dealing with all my shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how long I've been spending in this fucking studio, putting in hours of work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't got to do that type of shit and let me do my shit, but she supports everything I do and shit. And then shout out my dogs, Dame and Julian and shit, spazzing out on the fucking beat. You feel me? Fucking, that shit is nothing without them and shit. We went crazy on that shit, and you can hear it, you know what I'm saying? All the feedback I've been getting has been dope as fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking grateful. I feel all the love. I feel all the support. And honestly, like, it's such a great fucking feeling. Like, I wish this for all my homies type of shit. Like, I can't even describe it type of shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you say this is like your biggest thing right now that you've done?
This is the biggest thing I've ever done for
Right?
sure, bro.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Like,
Hands down.
this is.
I had to like change my credits around and shit. You know what's you know what's crazy and
Yeah.
shit too? Like I, you know what I'm saying? We've talked about this before and shit. You
Yeah.
knew this was coming type of shit.
Yeah.
And like, I've told you the story of everything, and you've kind of been like the only person I've told this shit to.
Mm-hmm.
And like, fuck, what was I gonna say? It didn't really even hit, dog, until like fucking.
I was gonna ask that. Yeah.
Yeah, it hit when I seen like the cover and shit, and I was like, oh, this is crazy, but it hit more when when you seen the back cover and you seen my name in the orange and shit. Like, that shit like really, really, really hit. I can't even lie to you, because like I was on the way to get fresh pro clubs and shit, you feel me? And that shit dropped, and I was like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was crazy, bro. I can't even cap you. Like, that was like the best part, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew it was like official, because like I had heard like references and shit, and my tag was in it already, so I was like already kind of hyped on that shit. I'm like, all right, well, my fucking tag is in it. Like, if I don't get like my credit and they don't include me on the credits and shit, like,
Yeah, people will know.
yeah. You know, because that shit does happen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, that's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I'm shouting these fools out and thanking them so much and shit, just because like they didn't have to do that type of shit.
Yeah,
You
no.
feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? They could have spelled my shit wrong. They
Yep.
could have not put my shit, but that shit was fucking big ass chunky orange letters and shit, bro. I was fucking hyped, dog. Like,
yeah,
I
that's
can't
so
even,
sick. Yeah.
As soon as that shit happened, bro, I was like, bro, it's fucking like everything I wanted to happen, like check mark and check box and shit,
Yeah.
like happened, bro. Like, it was this like textbook type of shit. Like, they did that shit right, bro. And like, I'm telling you, it was such a good feeling and shit. And I can't even front, bro. I want that shit for everybody type of
Yeah.
shit. Like, yeah, for real. Just
No,
because,
I mean, yeah.
I mean, when you work towards like a goal and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've known you for a long ass time. I've been
Mhm.
doing this shit for a long ass time, and like, I don't know, like it started to seem not achievable after a while when you've been doing it for so long. I felt like it was like, damn, like this shit is maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't and shit. Like, who knows and stuff. Like, I just got to keep going and shit and just keep doing my stuff. But like, it happened, and like everything that happened, like, I'm so fucking grateful for and shit.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's on first. I mean, I told you off camera, but on camera, make sure people don't think I'm an asshole or something. Congratulations, on getting the placement. I told you.
Thank you, bro.
We had a little celebration outside. When I got home, when I got here, I was
Yep.
slapping, still booming.
Uh-huh.
And I had to bring out the bottles for him.
My neighbors hate me and shit, bro.
Yeah. See, I did feel like I was kind of like fucked up that I was, but this is a once in a lifetime thing, you know, or not once in a lifetime, but it was like a big thing, you know, a big thing that happened.
Oh no, they know. I've been going crazy for like 3 days and shit. I've been bumping the shit out of that much shit.
Yeah.
That was the best part about that shit too. Is like the song fucking is banging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's actually a good ass record and shit. You know.
Well, shout out Todd and $1 Million Snare.
Yep.
The Todd on the mix, and then on the mix the whole project, and then $1 Million Snare mastered it all. So you know, shout out them too.
Yeah, I hit that.
Make sure everyone gets love. You know. Yeah.
Yeah. I DM'd that fool Todd yesterday and told him he did a fucking phenomenal job on those fucking mixes.
The whole yeah.
Because he like you know you're fucking you're doing like balance and gain and all that shit like. For the most part, everything sounds exactly the same and shit. Like that fucking chunky ass kick.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? That stomp and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's got to be the first like Larry song that has that fucking IE stomp and that shit.
Yeah. No, that's tight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're putting a stamp on it. You know? And I was telling this to my brother too. We're listening to the whole album on the way to work, right? And I was telling my brother like it's so crazy because when you press when that beat comes on.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like me that like maybe I have you know because I heard a snippet right before and like that he posted and then like maybe that's why but like when my first thought was like damn you could tell this is like a HungerForce beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to explain it, but like and like maybe that's just me knowing you, maybe that's just me because I heard this, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is, but to me I already you could hear already that damn this is a HungerForce beat, you know what I'm saying? Like or you had a part of it obviously because you know Dame's on there and Julian, right? But that's why I was like damn this is sick, man. Like I'll give my first thoughts on it like that when I'm not gonna lie, like I texted you that same night. I was like, bro, I can't stop smiling. Like, this is sick as fuck, bro. Like, this is so sick. And I'm not even on it. You know, I'm just proud of you, you know, that you're on this shit. And then I was just like, because I was working out, right? And it was like 8:30. I was working out. And I texted you. I was like, it's almost time. And then 9 hit. And that shit came out. And I stopped working out. I just had to sit down. It was tight. I was like in my garage, right? And it's already dark. And like I just pressed play. And I'm looking out to the moon and shit. Just fucking... and the stars and I'm just like, and the first thing you hear is Herm Luke, come on, and I'm like, damn, this is about to be a sick ass night right here. Like I'm just taking this all in right now. I just stopped working out. I was just like, this is I gotta stop for this right here. You know, like hearing my dog right here get on the album, and I was like, I didn't go straight to the song. I was like, let me just listen straight from the beginning
in context
and hear it all and hear it all.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is a perfect setting right here. I had my AirPods in full blast. I'm just staring into the sky, listening to this shit happen. Listening to Herm Luke mesmerized, you know, speak that spoken word, you know. Yeah. And I'm like, this is about to be dope. And he's you know, he's doing his thing, and I'm like, damn, this is sick. The whole time, as soon as I press play, I'm smiling already. Like I'm just like expecting this is a huge like dope ass album, like a huge album, like the amount of like the features he's got on it, the producers on this, not only just having like you on it, you know what I'm saying, like Turbo's on there, you know what I'm saying, like there's different like there are a bunch of different producers, you know, like stuff
Jake
people
One,
that Jake One's on there, Cardo,
Julian, Dame, fucking is a DJ Khalil on there?
Yeah, Khalil's on there. Yeah.
Damn, who else is on there? Todd dropped the beat on that motherfucker too. You
know
wow,
yeah. The Alchemist. Wow, we just forgot the Alchemist.
The Alchemist. Fucking Sean House.
Yep.
Fucking DJ Mr. Rogers.
Dude, I feel so bad, but he has Alil. I think his name's Alil.
Oh yeah. Is it L or Alil?
Al or something. Yeah. I'm sorry, but you honestly you made like one of my top 5 songs on there. So I'm sorry, but yeah, you're a beast.
Sorry,
I think it's Alil.
Your name, but that shit's cold though. He has 2 on there, no?
Yeah, he has 2. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just cold.
But yeah, like I was saying, like to me, like that shit was sick as fuck. I was like, this is so fucking dope. Like, and then Private Valet starts out right, and like I've heard that song obviously already from this because it came out and we talked about it before on here. But when that came out, I was like, damn, this is really like, I think the fact that it was on the album, and like I heard it in the album scenario, and I'm knowing like what's gonna come after, and like this
like
all the songs, context all like. Yeah. The horns really just started hitting me harder. I'm like, damn, like this is just sounding way better. You know, I'm like, I already liked the song, but now like in the context of the album, I'm like, damn, this is so dope. And then you hear I'm Him, and then I'm like, oh, this is so like just, bro, it was like perfect. It was perfect like that. It goes to I'm Him after that. Like, I thought it was dope as fuck.
What's crazy, dog, is like I still didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like still like, nah, fuck that. Like it didn't make it. So as soon as it came out, like I was like, fuck that. Go to the YouTube and just played it one time and like, all right, it's on there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you went straight to YouTube and
went straight to it. Yeah, just because I was like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not out until it's fucking out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I don't know if it's really gonna be out type of shit. So I was like, nah, let me go check. And as soon as I went to go check, I'm like, all right, it is out. Like, cool. And then I went back and did everything, but I was on my YouTube live. I think I played that motherfucker like 10 times in a row because I seen Dame go live and I was like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I should do. Like, I should go on live and start playing my shit, you know what I'm saying? And then like everybody pop in and go crazy and just listen to it, and like whoever's gonna listen to it and shit. And I think I listened to it the whole night, and then the next day I just ran through that motherfucker and I was like, god damn, man, fucking everything about that shit's fire, bro. Like it's like, you know what I mean? Like I know I'm part of it and shit, but like it's such a fire ass fucking album. We've been waiting for like solo Project Larry for almost a year now. Like the last one was like what, Orange Print and shit. Yeah, so we've been waiting for this shit for a long ass time. Well, at least I know I am. Just like, cause I love hearing, new music from my favorite artists and shit. And it's just like, damn, like I love the Cardo shit too. But like that's the last shit we've been bumping, and I've already bumped the fuck out of that shit. You know what I mean? Like I still love those records and shit, but I just wanted more and stuff. So I know he was coming straight off a fucking tour, so. It was dope, you know what I'm saying? It was dope listening in fucking real time, and all the feedback has been fucking good and shit. So like, you know what I mean? Like it's been a blessing, bro. I can't even cap you and shit. So yeah, man, it's been dope.
I remember, I went into the live like 30, because you went in like 30 minutes after the drop.
Yeah.
And then I remember I was in there like, damn, that was just dope, man. I just like, yeah, like I just know the feeling was sick as fuck. Like, cause I remember when I even texted you too. I was like, damn, you got Larry on the HungerForce. You got the HungerForce tag on the beat, and I'm like, that's legendary.
That was a big part of it too, bro. Just like, you know what I'm saying, getting my tag out there. Like I said, like I appreciate those fools because they didn't have to do that shit, and they did that shit. You know what I mean? So it was dope that they did that shit, and like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just hear it. You know what I mean? Like it's dope, and like I don't know, that's probably like the biggest record I did or have done so far. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm hyped on that shit. That shit stood on there. They gave me my credit and shit. And then that fool hit me up that night. Like, he reached out to me and shit and acknowledged me and shit. So that shit was cool and shit, too. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit was legit, bro. You feel me? Like, he don't have to do none of this shit. You feel me? And, like, he did that shit. And then, you know, me and Dame are texting the whole time. I'm like, bro, appreciate you, dog. And then, you know, it'd be like 30 minutes later. He's like, bro, I fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Just because like fucking the reception was good. And that was Dame's play who made that shit happen and shit. Like, he's the one who really made that shit happen. Well, getting the 2 Chainz and everything on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all came together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Off that fool and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all I did was fucking, you know what I mean? Drop some shit on the fucking beat and shit. But I'm glad people know that, like it's me type of shit. You feel me? Like, I'm glad that, you know what I mean? Like, you can hear it and be like, oh, yeah, it's a hunger joint, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I thought when I first pressed play. And then if you go on like, for example, like if right now you go on YouTube, and you look at the song, you go look at the comments, everyone's saying like, oh, yo, this is like, yo, my dog Hunger, bro. Like, yo, I just bought a beat off HungerForce. Like, you know, damn, this is dope for Hunger. And even like YouTube comments were like showing love to you. Like everyone knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you told me and shit, and I had to go in there and like fucking like everybody's comment, and I wasn't sure about leaving a comment under like replying to them and shit, but I made sure like all the ones that like acknowledged me and shit, like I liked them and shit. And I was like, oh damn, this shit's crazy, because I didn't even look in the comment section. Like I didn't want to take away from like the big moment type of shit. You feel me? Like fucking, you know what I mean? Just wanted to do my own shit. Just kind of like. Well, I did that for you. There you go.
So, you hit me up about that shit.
Yeah.
But that's because you're smart with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I just went in there and I was checking out like. Because sometimes, I don't know if you guys notice, this people listening, but sometimes when you go out there and when the album drops, sometimes they have the comments disabled. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Yeah, I have seen that. Like you're talking about for the songs and shit.
Yeah, when they drop them on YouTube. But I think because there were visualizers and stuff, like it was different. Maybe.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, Larry uploads his own shit. You feel me? Which is smart, because some people just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you ever released like an album.
DistroKid?
Yeah, like there's a box you can check. Like I never check mine on YouTube, because somebody just can YouTube the MP3, like my fucking beat and shit. No, I never do that. I upload it myself and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could put like the tagged one and shit.
Yeah.
And but yeah, he's smart. He monetizes his own shit, so he uploads his own shit. So he just lets the comments. But if it goes through DistroKid, they disable the comments by default and shit.
Yeah. But that's why I was like, yeah, this is dope. Like that people are like noticing that it's HungerForce on there. You know what I'm saying? Just by the tag. So that's just dope that having the tag on there. You know.
Doug, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, that's why, like, I fuck with this fool, like, heavy and shit, bro. There's fucking, like, 3 tags on there. You know, anybody else would have said no, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, hell, you know what I mean? Like, how many big records, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I mean, it's a okay, not a big, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, like a fucking, it's not a fucking Drake record and shit, but it's a big-ass fucking record and shit. How many times they let 3 tags go on that motherfucker? Like, it never happens. They're like, nah, take that shit off. Like, fuck that. Like, I remember... You weren't there for that one sound selection shit, but I think there was like 6 of us on a beat. I don't know if I don't know if you've seen that video and shit, but it was just like, I was like, is this too many tags and shit? And we just put all 6 in the beat.
That's fucking like crazy.
8 bars of tags and shit. Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck.
That's crazy. I think the most we ever did when we were in Hawaii, I think was 4. And that was kind of like,
and
that was hectic.
Yeah, that's enough, bro. That's too much.
I think max should be 3, really.
Yeah, max should be 3, but even at 3, like, if you get a feature like that, do you keep the tags on? Like I said, they didn't have to do that shit, and they kept that shit.
But it kind of like, I don't know, explain. It flowed right where it wasn't like forced, because yours is quick.
Yeah,
yours is like HungerForce
on the downbeat and shit.
And then you got like Julian having his is perfect going into the you know what I'm saying, like to the that's fire too. And then like, I think it was perfect. Yeah, bro. Like it wasn't like you guys had like long ass tags, you know, like run that back turbo or like you know like or like. All like these long tags where you gotta like have 3 different long tags. Yeah, no, it's all even like good job, Dame. Yeah, HungerForce, and then Julian, hand me another lighter, and that goes into the boom to the verse. Yeah, that's just fucking cool, bro. Like I said, man, shout out the bros and shit, because they didn't have to do that shit, and that shit is fire, bro. I fuck with that shit. It's so fucking heavy and shit, and it's just like it's a plus that the fucking record is dope and shit. You know what I mean? So shout out to Uncle Larry. What'd you think about the album, bro? I thought the album was fire. I was like. I really listened to it like the whole weekend, because today's Sunday. Yeah. And it came out Thursday night. So I listened to it probably 3 times. Nah, probably twice Thursday night. I'm not going to lie. I probably listened to like twice that Thursday night because I worked the morning. So I was like, all right. Twice at night. And then I listened to it twice at night, but I listened to Still Booming like 20 times. And then I'm Him. I listened to it like 10 times probably too. So like, so I listened to it like twice probably that night. I probably listened to it like 4 times on Friday. Yep. I literally went out to drive just so I can listen to it, because I was like, I gotta like slap in the car, you know. You do one of those in it, and then like a late night drive where you slap in it, and then Saturday same thing. I slapped it like all day. Yesterday, and then I was like, I slapped it on my way to my brother's house, on the way back from my brother's house, on the way here. You know what I'm saying? Like on Sunday, so like on the way here, and then like I listened to it so many times. So I was listening to it like. What songs I really, really fuck with, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, every song is fire, and I can like, you can like see like, overall the album is fire as fuck. Yeah, bro. Like, same thing too. Like I like to bump shit like in different places, just like you. So I already took, you know what I mean? Like I already took it on 2 workouts. I already took it on a bike ride. I already took it out in the car. I already took it out the laptop. I already took it out on here. I already took it out at work. I already, you know what I mean? Like I already. All the boxes checks and shit and like fucking, it's a fucking solid ass album, bro. If you told me, if you told me this fool was gonna drop like a 20-song album and shit, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a little hesitant type of shit, but everything is like really cohesive, and then like there's even some shit in there that's like, you know what I mean, not necessarily like the Larry we know type of shit, but it's like still works and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like those records and shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You feel me? Like I like the ones that are just like a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Not the, you know what I'm saying? Not the stuff we're used to Larry doing type of shit. Not the trap Larry, and like, not the mob Larry, not the fucking smooth, you know what I mean? Not that type of shit. Like I like those records. Those shits are clean, you know what I mean? Because those are like the playlist records. Those are the ones where you get on like not just West Coast playlists on Spotify. That's where you get on like the huge playlist where you can really start blowing up. That's like Money Move Larry right there. Like he's smart with that. Yeah, he's really making sure he's getting placed in the right spots. And he had like a meeting with Spotify. Yeah, and like so he's on like Rap Caviar. He's on like all of these playlists now on Spotify. That's gonna help him get his streaming numbers up. Yeah, get his name up, blowing up. Bro, do you know that he has 2 million plays a month on Spotify right now? No. Bro, when I first heard, was listening to Larry, he wasn't even at 1 million yet. He wasn't even at like at 500K yet. Well, I'm not really familiar with the Spotify. Because you're not on Spotify. You're right. Yeah, I do it for like podcasts, but I'm just not familiar to the platform because I have both. You're like on YouTube, right? Yeah. Well, no. I be on Apple Music all the time. Oh, Apple Music. Yeah, that's the one I use a lot too. But I have them all. But like when I listen to music, I always just go to them. But if you're familiar with it too, like.
because I'm familiar with the Apple shit, and I seen the Apple shit, and I just watched him climb on the charts and shit. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Is it still number one on Apple right now?
Well, it's number one on the iTunes store for purchase and shit. You know what I'm saying? In hip hop and shit. So
what about albums wise? I haven't checked on it recently.
Are you talking about just all albums?
Well, the charts that are out right now. I can look at that.
It's
shit.
number 7 in all the albums in the world, I believe. Not
Damn,
even genre specific.
What a beast!
It's number 1 hip hop album.
What a beast, bro!
So number 7 in the world. No fucking genre, no nothing.
That's
and then,
insane.
Number 1 on
hip hop.
Hip hop. Yeah.
Oh, he's number 6 right now on all albums.
Come on,
that's
dog.
insane.
You know what I'm saying?
You can,
that shit's crazy.
You can check hip hop albums.
Yeah, you can go by
genres.
And stuff. Yeah, you can go by genre and shit. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Damn, number 1 album hip hop.
Come on, bro. I posted that shit up, bro. I couldn't believe that.
That's
shit. You
insane,
know
bro.
Like, yeah, dog. Cause like, I know he's done this shit before, but like, it just like.
This is his biggest album, though.
Yeah, it's just such a surprise and shit. Like, I was like, fuck, dude. Like, this is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know people are way more in tune and tapped in with Larry now, but like, I was, you know what I mean? I wasn't expecting that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like, you know, it's a pretty fucking tight niche type of thing, but it's like, fuck, bro, number 1, like that's.
Well, I think what really helps him out, he's got the songs for like the ladies in there. He's got the songs for like the people, like the Bay Area, like the day one, like that listen to him from the Bay and like all over the West Coast, right? And like, and then he's got stuff that like he's got Babyface Ray on it, you know, like he's gonna get, you know, he's got the Detroit support in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, Detroit and the Bay is cousins. It's an that's an E40 song. Yeah, but he's got it all over. He's got like he's literally got that's the reason why I think that this album is gonna be so big, was because he's got songs for everybody. It's not he's got fans. Like I was saying this, like he's got songs on there that are like Mr. Midnight or something. Like he's got a vibe for every single album he's ever done. Yeah. And then he's got even a little bit, and he adds a little more into it. That's why the 20 songs is cool. You know what I'm saying? I think it's tight that he's got that many songs. Yep. And we say I'm the same way too. 20 songs, you're like, damn, it's like, can you really make 20 songs that, you know? But it was actually fire. Like, dope ass album, bro. He's got a little bit for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's dope. I don't know.
And what do you think about the cover art and everything?
I thought that shit was sick.
Yeah, I thought it was sick. That was sick. Too. Yeah, I fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like that old quote and shit. Is like, if Larry got the car on the front cover, like, you know this shit.
Yeah.
Shit, you know?
And the other pictures were sick too. There's like other ones that they posted.
Oh, that Miguel posted, right?
Yeah, Mix was posted too.
The extra ones and shit.
Yeah, those are tight too.
I had to screenshot those shits.
I got them.
Yeah, me too and shit.
I got them.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the vinyl to drop, bro. I need the fucking vinyl.
The vinyl will be fire.
Like,
yeah.
Like, I need that shit. I need that shit in here type of shit.
Yeah,
like, I'll probably buy 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, damn.
What are you gonna say?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, bet that.
Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you right now. But yeah, like, man, dude, I honestly, I'm proud of you, dog. That shit's dope.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Man.
Every time I press play on Still Booming, it's like, damn. I think about it like this. Every time I press play on that song, I really sit there and think like, damn, this dude's been doing it for a minute. And he got this shit. He deserved it. It's not like some phony ass shit. It's like you really worked for this shit. And like, yeah, bro, that's so dope. Like I know how it is too. You know, like how much hard work goes behind the scenes that people don't see behind the YouTube beat videos. Like all that shit, right? Like all the out of the amount of like trash beats you had to make this shit. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like I know that. I know the hustle. Like it took. You know I know the grind that it takes and shit. You know.
Well, I talk about Mike a lot of the times on this podcast and shit too, and I've told you about like this, you know what I'm saying? We gotta fucking, you know what I mean? He told me a long time ago, you know what I mean? We gotta fucking force the hand, and you just gotta be undeniable and just force your way onto these albums type of shit. So like that's been my mindset for a long time when he told us and where he told me and shit. Yeah. So that's my mindset this whole time, and even when that shit popped off, he reached out to me and shit too, and was like, "Oh man, goddamn, bro, I can't believe this shit." You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I guess just because we're like a whole home team type of shit, so it feels like we all fucking won. Like that's the way I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like so, you know what I mean? Like you're saying, like just taking all that time and then working towards a common goal. Like it was tough too, bro. Because like after this. I don't know if bro gonna be achievable type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's so fucking big, bro. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's so fucking big, bro. Like it just like, yeah, man. It just fucking on a different level. You feel me? Yeah. Like at the volume that he's going at and shit, bro. It's just fucking crazy and shit. But you know what I mean? Like you said, been working hard towards this shit, you know what I mean, and just trying to force myself on top of that shit. But like I said a million times, you know what I'm saying, collaboration is key, and just keep collaborating with your homies, keep rocking out with those fools, and try to make the best shit and all that stuff, and that shit will happen type of shit, bro. You know,
don't quit. You know, always want more, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause like you could have stopped at that. Damn, you got that blast placement with Joey Fats, and that song has like 1.5 million plays. But you didn't stop. You didn't stop right there.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's another mentality you gotta have. It's always
for sure.
When you think you reach that, when you think you've met that peak, when you've hit that peak, there's always another peak you can climb to. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, and I'll say this, bro. I wish this on everybody. You know what I'm saying? This feeling is fucking incredible and shit, bro. Bro, I want more of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fiending for this shit, bro. This is that shit, bro. I fuck with this shit so much, bro. Like, this is that shit. Like, I'm addicted to this shit now. Like, ain't nothing, like, you know, nothing that I really do and shit. Like, you know, record top to fucking bottom and just getting, like, you know, reception from people and feedback and shit like that. Like, nah, like, I'm addicted to this shit. Like, I'm trying
to buy you. I'm trying to buy you another 2 bottles, yeah.
You feel me? Like, this shit's not going to stop type of shit. That's why I fuck with you, because I know you're not going to stop. Like, I know this is not a fad for you. You feel me? Like, I know this is a constant going for you type of shit. And, like, I'm telling you, man, like, fucking, you get, like, wins and shit like that, but, like, this win changed a lot for me type of shit. You feel me? And, like, I'm thankful for everybody type of shit, but, like, I ain't stopping, bro.
Yeah,
you
we're
know
not stopping.
Yeah. That's what that fool said, bro. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
This
like,
shit don't stop.
It don't stop, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right, first thing I want to start off with, let's see. All right, here we go. What are some old video games you used to play?
Old video games?
Yeah.
Damn, we got to go buy a console. What was it? Hold on, let me ask this question first. What was your first console, you think?
Damn. Probably the PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 1? Damn, bro. I'm about to date myself. And
yeah, see, because you're talking about, like...
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, you're about to be,
my first shit, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't even say... See... What's the first one I played, or what's the first one I owned? Because my brother owned it. It wasn't mine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I didn't own that shit either. We got a big brother. They own
yeah.
Shit. Yeah, no.
I didn't own it. But, yeah, that's the first one I probably played. Was the PlayStation 1.
Okay, bet.
And then...
You guys had Super Nintendo?
No, I didn't have it. My cousin had it. And a GameCube and all that shit, you know. My cousin, like, you know, he was on the wealthier side. This fool always had, like, all the video games. He had like Duck Hunt and shit at his house where you put it on the projector.
Oh yeah, that shit was sick, right?
Yeah, that
with
was
the little gun and shit.
Yeah.
That was ahead of its time.
Yeah,
bro.
but like that. Just think about, like, I'm gonna throw out some like old games I used to just play, right? Like, here's a good one. What's the first game you played online?
Oh, Counter-Strike, bro.
Damn. Oh, yeah, on PC and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this dude down the street who used to live in his apartments and shit. He had like a son and shit that he would come like visit, you know, and pick him up for like the weekend type of shit. And we always thought he was on because his pops would come pick him up and shit. And he would take him to this fucking internet cafe. And then one day, you know what I'm saying, he kind of like my mom and shit, you know what I mean? So he was like, hey, like, I'll take your boys, you know what I'm saying? They like the internet cafe.
Yeah.
He took us there to play like Counter-Strike. I'm like, bro, this shit's fire. Yo, shout out Charles on fucking Chestnut and shit, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. Over there on Chestnut and
there
shit,
you go.
bro.
Shout out my guy Charles, man.
Yeah, shout out my dude Charles, bro. But yeah, the Counter-Strike was the first shit I ever played and shit. And like, these fools were so good. You know, in the beginning of Counter-Strike, you would just like buy all your weapons and shit. I was like scrolling,
every round.
Yeah, I was trying to buy what the...
Yeah.
They're like, get the MP5. It's the good shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on and shit.
No, there were some good-ass games you could play on the internet cafe back in the day.
Yeah, it was like... it was all LAN games and shit, too. So no lag, no nothing and stuff like that. But yeah, Counter-Strike was the first shit.
Yeah, like my first game I ever played online was it was Killzone. On PlayStation 2. That was the first time I ever played online where you hook up the Ethernet to the... Bro, that was crazy, man. Yeah. It's crazy thinking about it now. Like, think about like how you play now. You just connect on Wi-Fi. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You can... Obviously, I play on with Ethernet still, but I'm saying like you could just use... You can use Wi-Fi and shit now. Like, it's just crazy now. Like, and then back in the day... On Xbox 360, you had to buy this. Everyone got scammed. Everyone. When I'm gonna say this, everyone knows what I'm talking about. Everyone got scammed back in the day because you had to buy this $100 Wi-Fi adapter to your fucking Xbox 360, hook that up into the back of your Xbox to connect to the Wi-Fi. You're telling me I need to spend an extra $100 on top of the $350 the Xbox costed just to play online. And then what do they make it? They make it that you don't even like, bro. Come on, how they not have the technology to connect to Wi-Fi? We need an adapter to do it, and then they put it on the Xbox One that they actually finally put it on. You could play on with Wi-Fi and shit. I remember getting hoed off that. That shit was pissing me off.
Bro, I remember me and my brother were beefing for like 3 years type of shit. Like my older brother, and like I never even talked to him type of shit. And like he had moved out the house and stuff. And then he had like lost his job, so he moved back on my mom's house and stuff. And this was like when the Xbox, I think it was Xbox 360, right? That's the white one. Yeah. So the Xbox 360 came out, and it was like Call of Duty, you know, Modern Warfare and shit. And like he pulled up with this shit, right? And like he was like connected. He had like the fucking headset. I just seen his ass in the living room. Like I hated this fool. I was like, man, fuck this fool, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking level. Fuck this bitch, bro. And like. He was like talking on the thing. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they're upstairs. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this fool talking about and shit? And then like he was like the bigger man and shit. And he explained, he's like, oh, I'm playing online with these homies and shit. I was like, you're playing online? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. You put the headset on, bro. Bro, we never been closer. Yeah. Bro, that shit was crazy.
Did you ever play? Nah, go ahead.
Nah, that was just crazy, dog. Because I never played like online like that, like at your house, not like at nothing like that. I was like, bro, this shit is fucking crazy, bro. We squashed all beefs, dog. I think we played for like 12 hours straight, bro. It was crazy, dog.
Yeah, like I remember my first time ever playing. What I was gonna ask is like, did you ever play with the headset with like one ear?
Yeah,
bro. Yeah. I remember playing online, and one of my friends. I remember playing online on Modern Warfare 2. And I had the headset with only one ear, the one that comes stock in the Xbox. People will know.
Everybody
right?
had that.
Yeah, everyone has that, right? Well, you can only hear out of one ear.
Because the chat, there was no music that played through there. That was just chat. The music played outside of that, or like the sounds played outside of that.
And then my homie was like, "Bro, on your left." I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean on my left? I can't hear him." He's like, "Oh, I got shit on, right? I died." And he's like, "Bro, how did you not hear him on your left?" I'm like, "Bro, I have one ear right here. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I supposed to know he's on my left?" But then because my boy had like a actual headset, you know, got the stereo shit, and then that shit changed my life though. When I got a Turtle Beach for the first time, and you put that bitch on, and then you just changed my life. I literally I went from being that's why I feel like my awareness was always good on Modern Warfare, because I used to just be good at like looking at the mini map and like being my surroundings and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say like that's like kind of like some old. I'm gonna just throw out some other video games I would play like. So Killzone, Medal of Honor.
Yeah, Medal of Honor.
FIFA like 06 to till now 22 whatever. I play all the FIFAs. Obviously Call of Duties. The Modern Warfare, the World at Wars, the Modern Warfare 2s, the Black Ops 1, the Black Ops 2.
Do you have a favorite
3.
Call of Duty?
Favorite Call of Duty number 1 is probably the original Modern Warfare.
So COD 4.
Yeah, COD 4, and then the one after that was probably Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
and probably Black Ops like 1 or 2.
Oh, Black Ops 1. Yeah,
that's like my top 3.
My dog, those are all fucking exquisite fucking selections.
Yeah, like bro, but those are my favorite. But the one I was probably the best at, or was my prime, was Black Ops 3. I couldn't be stopped in that. I couldn't be stopped at that game. I was like, you don't even want to know me back then. That's all I'm saying. Like I was like pale as fuck, just in my house all day, like playing that shit. Like I used to do my homework cause my mom really, she ingrained in me. I taught like my mom always, made sure I got my homework done before I played anything, right? Before I was allowed to go outside, whatever, right? And like so I used to do my homework at school. Like I'm talking about like you have like 15 minutes during lunch after I was done eating. I was doing that shit. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, oh, that's cool. I get home at 3:30, whatever, or probably almost close to 4 when the bus fucking gets there and shit. Yep. And then like, I would, as soon as I got home, I'm just hopping online. I'm hopping straight on Xbox with my homies, and we're just playing like crazy, But these fools were like never did their homework, and I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I took pride in that shit. That I used to do my homework and shit. And then we used to just play whatever. But like these fools are like failing and shit. I'm over here like, oh, you're all stupid. I'm over here passing all my classes and shit.
Yeah, not to get off topic of shit. Like my mom used to work like graveyard shift and shit. And I never did my homework, so I was doing like my homework and had to do everything like at 2 a.m. in the morning and shit.
Yeah,
she would come over every day. He's like, why the fuck did you do your homework? And I'm just every morning at 2 a.m. at the table and shit, just redoing all the homework and shit because it was all fucking trash.
Yeah,
she hated that shit, bro. But going back to like the best like old games and shit, like I grew up off like Super Nintendo and N64. So on the Super Nintendo, definitely like all the Mario Brothers and shit like that, F-Zero, and then like on the N64, definitely like GoldenEye. That was like the big one, 007. That was like fucking huge and shit. And then like in my apartment complex, like the homie, the guy, damn, what's his name? I think his name was Tyreek. He lives upstairs. He was like had like a baby on the way, but like he had like a PS2. And that's when fucking Grand Theft Auto Vice City came out and
Yeah.
shit. And like I was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? You know, that was like a big controversial thing, you know, just because like that was back when like, you know, school shootings started to happen and stuff. And that's when like they started to say that like video games
was
were
causing
like,
it?
causing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, whoa. But like Grand Theft Auto was sick. I remember just being like a young dude, you know what I'm saying? Like
honking the horn.
Yeah, picking up prostitute and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I remember doing that shit and like making sure my mom didn't want to
Yeah.
shit. Because like one time he let us borrow the console. He was like,
Oh,
I'll let
shit,
you.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, I'll let you guys borrow it and shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because like he was a solid ass dude and shit.
Yeah.
So I remember just doing that and just playing fucking Vice City and shit. Shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, I think that's why your favorite is Vice City and mine's San Andreas, because I grew up on San Andreas rather than Vice City, you know?
Yeah.
I probably played Vice City, but I don't even like remember it like that. But
Yeah,
San Andreas I remember.
Yeah, I remember San Andreas a little bit too, but like Vice City is like the only one I beat, you know what I'm saying? I remember we had that shit and like I was like, damn, this shit is so fucking tough. And then when it got to San Andreas, like I still liked it, but it was still kind of, I mean, you play Grand Theft Auto, there's like a little bit of redundancy to it, you know what I'm saying? Like I like it a lot, but just that first time go, and that was like, you know, around that age too is like the first time like I seen Scarface like all the way through, you know, both VHS
Yeah.
shit, you know,
You're
like,
really in the Miami vibe, huh?
Yeah, so that shit was fucking sick. And then they had like the flock of seagulls. They used to play that fucking, you know what I mean, that commercial all the time and shit. But yeah, I fucked with that shit tough, dude. I always liked that game.
Yeah, like there's a lot of OG games, right? Like there's a lot of shit I missed out on too that everyone know. But drop some comments on like what old video games you used to play.
All and the fucking the God of Wars and shit too. Those were sick.
Yeah.
I had like a PSP.
You're a PlayStation kid, that's why, huh?
Yeah, well,
that was only on PlayStation.
Yeah, it was only on PlayStation, and then I had like the little PSP when I was in the service. So I would just take that shit out to the field with me and just play that shit. You know what I mean? Like just all the time and shit.
Yeah. Oh, Halo too. I mean, I grew up on Halo too. I was like one of my first.
Oh, that's all they used to play in Iraq, bro. Was fucking Halo.
Yeah, because that was only on Xbox.
Yeah, I fucking was so trash, and they would like, you know, we would live in like tents and like these little Connet shack types of shit, and they would just run these LAN cables all over the fucking place and shit. Yeah, and they would just be connected.
That's
and
crazy.
Like, there'd be two people in each sort of room or two people in each tent and shit, and just like all different TVs.
Just LAN each other.
Yeah, everything's all dusty. We're just like drinking coffee, playing fucking Halo, like getting ready to roll out to the next day and shit. But bro, I was so trash at that shit, bro. I fucking hate Halo. Like
it's like the movement and shit. That's why.
Yeah, I like the story mode on Halo, but like the multiplayer, like I get smoked all the time. Like I can't do it. I suck.
All right, well, let's think of some old. We just named some old video games. Let's think of some new video games we're looking forward to. I know there's one that we both obviously looking forward to, but yeah.
Come on, bro. Modern Warfare 2?
Yep.
Come on, 2022?
The 2022 version, man.
Bro, I'm already hyped on this shit. But I seen the new Warzone shit. I'm not too hyped on the new Warzone shit.
Was there a new trailer for that?
Yeah, there's new trailer, and you didn't see it? Yeah.
Nah.
Oh yeah,
I saw the campaign.
Yeah, it's like all of them put together type of shit. So it's like World War II meets Modern Warfare meets Black Ops. I fuck with that shit too, but it's just like, you know, like in the game, like the guns are meta and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like how's the MP40 killing this fucking, you know what I'm saying, M4 carbine from 2022?
Oh, is that wait? They're gonna bring like.
Yeah.
All the old guns from like World at War and shit too?
All that shit. Yeah. So World War II guns, fucking current guns. They have infinite warfare on there too. So it's going to be like laser guns and shit. Like I just don't like that. Yeah, it's just kind of like a crazy
I haven't looked into that,
to
be honest. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, if it's like that, then I don't know. But
I'm looking forward to playing S&D on that shit. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit looks fucking sick as fuck.
Well, we'll definitely be playing that shit. Because I'm definitely looking forward to that. But that's not until October. Fucking... Well, September or something if you've got the pre-order to play the beta. But it don't come out till October 25th, I think, or something like that. Yeah,
I think you're right. That's for all the...
when it actually releases, yeah.
Yeah, all
but yeah, I'm probably waiting for that. I'm still waiting for FIFA 23. FIFA 23. I'm still waiting for that. I'm a huge, like, FIFA head. I fuck with that. The new Madden, I'm not going to get that shit. That shit's just so bad nowadays. Like, they just... The engine and it's too like...
Or what?
The engine it runs on is like too fake and like I don't know, like you can make like shoot string tackles like from crazy now. Like I don't know. The last Madden I played was like Madden 21, I think, or something like that, or maybe 19. I don't even know. I feel like it was a long time ago. But yeah, like I remember everyone just hates on Madden. It's always like the worst rated game, like sports game. Like that shit's always rated badly. But yeah, that I might pick up 2K again this year. I usually wait till it goes on sale, but I might buy that, but I don't know. But yeah, definitely Modern Warfare, definitely FIFA. What else is there? Well, Warzone 2, I guess, kind of counts with Modern Warfare 2, but
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty much that and yeah. There's some other games that are like probably gonna come out soon. I don't really play that many. I just play like the sports games and I play Call of Duty. And that's really it.
Same thing.
Oh, I still play Apex, but it's not really a new game. I just play
No.
Apex right now. But yeah.
Yeah, I just play Call of Duty, S&D, and Warzone. Really, that's all I play nowadays. And
Yeah.
shit. And hey, were you around when you were rented games and shit or no?
Yeah. Blockbuster.
Yeah, oh, so you're around for that?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Yeah. So you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Blockbuster was a shit. I remember there was one by 7-Eleven where like I used to live. There's a 7-Eleven. There's a Blockbuster.
Remember, you used to rent that game first day and shit. You guys had it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And remember, like if you brought that shit late, it was like $20 late fee and shit, dude. That shit was crazy. My mom used to beat her ass.
Yeah, I was the one to ask you. I never did this, but because this is kind of before my time.
Yeah.
Not really, but like my parents wouldn't like let me stay out to do like the midnight release shit. Midnight release for Call of Duty. Did you ever do that?
No.
Oh, you never did that? But I've always wanted to do that, but like I never. I was like probably like 12 when it was really a thing. And my mom and dad were gonna let me go fucking hang out at GameStop. At midnight and shit. But I've always wanted to do that for some reason. Like just wait in that big ass line. Everyone talks about like the new game and like some nerd shit. But like like that's like my shit though. I like that. I always wanted to, but I never did. Yeah. But that's it. But all right. Away from the video games now. Back to some shit right here.
All right.
What's the first few pieces of equipment that you bought or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Like it's like synth or just
for like anything, whether it's headphones or a keyboard, any equipment. Besides obviously the laptop and the program.
Okay. I think the first thing I bought when I got back in, again, I told you I've quit doing this shit before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to have the JBL speakers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, the first synth that I ever had was like the Moo Grandmother or the Mo Grandmother. That's probably the first one I bought just because I loved the tone of it. So that was like my first purchase. And that was like a big purchase at the time type of shit.
Yeah, it was like 900, right? Or by the time when you bought it, right? 8,
See, that brings up another conversation because I bought that shit for $700.
Yeah,
so
but now it's like $1,200.
Yeah. Now, dude, you feel me? So like, a lot of people, we talked about this before, like investments and stuff like that. Like, if you're gonna invest in anything, like the synth shit, like, like a VST be like $200 or $300 and stuff, but like it doesn't hold its value.
Yeah,
like you get this synth
should go on sale next year for $50.
You feel me? This shit, you know what I mean? Like it goes up in price. I got that shit when it was like $700. Now that shit is like $1,200. It's crazy. Just because
6'4" Impala right there.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that was the first synth I got, and then probably the most important thing I got around that time too was the Beyer Dynamics, the 990s, the open back headphones, not closed back, the open backs. And I use that a lot of the times just for mixing and just kind of referencing, not for recording or anything like that, just because they're open back, so it's going to have bleed and shit. Like if you're recording, you want closed back so it doesn't bleed into the microphone and shit.
And that's one of the first few things you got?
That's probably the first two things that I got, you know what I'm saying, that are actually like iconic to me. You know what I'm saying? Like the Apollo, I really fuck with the Apollo. It's a great interface, but it's like kind of like industry standard. But like,
because that's a unison shit.
Yeah, and definitely. Oh, the HS. I used to have the KRKs. I've had the JBLs, the Yamaha HS. What are these? HS8s?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, the HS8s are really fucking dope. Like I fuck with them a lot, and they've made my beats sound a lot better just because they're like really, really true.
You can mix them better and level everything better.
Yeah, I feel like it tells you everything that's wrong.
I feel like that's one of the things about like the monitors. Like, it's one of those where like the higher you pay for, the kind of like you can really tell a difference.
Exactly.
It's like you're paying for what you get. It's one of those.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Because
I used to have the trash Mackie ones on Amazon that I bought $50. They were not even like they weren't even XLR. They were like straight up auxiliary, and that's it.
Oh shit!
Straight into my laptop. Those were some. You don't want those right there. If I can recommend that, don't buy those. That's all I'm saying. Even if you're like broke, I wouldn't even do it.
You don't wish it on your own work.
Just save up that little more, get the little more, work an extra day a week or get a little OT for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then buy you some, at least like $300 worth for a pair or some type of shit.
Gotcha.
Not $100 for a pair. Like definitely go up a little bit,
Yeah, monitors.
That's what I would recommend.
Yeah, monitors are expensive, but that's probably the two pieces of significant gear that I have. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Moo Grandmother and then the 990s open backs for sure. What about you?
I'll name some. All right, so my one of my first things I ever bought, and I bought this myself. I remember saving up for hella long for these. First thing I bought was I bought Bose QC35s.
Is it headphones?
Yeah, headphones.
Okay.
and they're almost like $400 at the time.
Damn.
I'll never forget that, bro. I saved like the whole summer working, right? And I was like, and I bought them, and I was, damn, I'll never forget. I still have those to this day. I just replaced the little earmuffs in them too.
Oh, okay.
Thank God they have those, because those are smelling like shit. No, they were really bad. You know,
Yeah.
I could bring them if you want to show and tell.
No. I believe you, shit, bro. I believe you.
Nah, I throw them shits out. I don't even got them. But yeah, that's one of the first things I bought. Well, besides, I obviously bought like a wireless mouse. You know, you buy like the little shit, but I'm talking about like real gear. Yeah. I bought that's like probably definitely headphones, because at the time I didn't even have speakers. I was too scared. Like, I didn't want to buy speakers in my house, you know, because you got to worry about your parents. And I have my sister living, like, right next to me. Or, like my room's right next to hers and shit. So I was like, yeah, let me not buy speakers. And then, and I had, like, no setup. I had, like, the trashiest setup ever. I showed you a picture, right, at my old house. Like, when I had my bunk bed, me and my brother lived in the room. And I had, like, this shitty-ass little desk.
Yeah.
Terrible, but I made do with it, right? And like, y'all gotta start somewhere.
Happen, bro.
Y'all gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
And like that was like one of my first things I bought was like the headphones. I remember that. And then my mom actually bought me this for Christmas. My mom and my sister like pitched in for it. It was an Axiom 32 key MIDI keyboard.
That's a good keyboard. I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the first ones I bought. That my mom and dad, my mom and my sister-in-law. I remember my mom and my sister pitched in for that for Christmas, and they bought me that.
Damn, your sister really fucks with you, bro.
Yeah, and my whole family does, man. We're all cool. We're all tight knit.
Lease, you know.
Yeah, she bought a lease. Yeah.
She bought the keyboard.
Yeah, she's the oldest one. You know, she's looking out for me. So.
Yeah, I'm keeping track on the podcast. She fucks with her. What's your sister's name?
We'll not say it on air.
Shout out to Trunks' older sister.
Yeah. First few. And then I ended up saving up. Well, that's the first two things I bought. I'll say one more thing. I saved up. Well, I can't really say I bought the interface because I got the interface from school, so I can't really say I bought it. So I'll say the next big thing I got was my monitors. I bought Atom T5Es. So mine are 5-inch, not 8 inches. So they're a little smaller because my room is smaller. I don't have a bigger space like this. If I did have a big space like this, I would buy the 8s too.
For sure.
Or the 7s. They don't have the 8s. They have 7s. Yeah. But I have the T series of the Atom Audios. I have the Atom Audio T5Es, and those ran me like $700. I saved up like all my money from Beats that month, and I just bought that.
Damn.
And then it was $750 or no $650. I think it was $650 for the pair.
Yeah.
But you get like it came with like stands, XLR. It came with all that. So, like,
okay.
I got two XLRs. I got this 2 stands, and they have like the little memory foam. The foam, you know what I'm saying? You got them, yeah. I got those, and I had those on my shit. So that's like the third purchase I bought. That was like noticeable.
Yeah, the monitors when I got was like a fucking big deal, bro. Because they just were so expensive.
Exactly.
Like, I couldn't believe it. I think it was like $350 each fucking speaker, and then not including the monitor stand, not including the phone, not including XLR. You know, XLRs for 2 XLRs like $50.
Yeah,
and shit, bro.
No, exactly. They're expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's why that's the first. Those are the first 3 noticeable purchases, and I feel like that's the first 2 like everyone should make.
Yeah.
The headphone speakers and like.
Yeah.
And
well, that's why I got those headphones too, because like remember I told you we live in an apartment and shit. And, like I couldn't really bump stuff, but I still need to be able to mix. But at the time, I was still doing like audio engineer shit, so I was still doing vocals. So it like the vocals were true, but I felt like the beats weren't that true. You know what I mean?
On the headphone, on the Biodynamics, or what do you mean?
Yeah, on the Biodynamics, I feel like they start crunching. Like they can't take enough. I feel like. I feel like you know, the speakers they can like handle a little bit more.
Yeah,
it wasn't true because
that's where that's where you invest the money at for the speakers for that reason, you know?
Because you can push it a little more, and when you push it, because in the headphones you think you're clipping, you're like, damn, I'm clipping. It's kind of.
We hear it out loud for reference, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You hear it out loud, and it's like, oh no, I'm not clipping. This shit is right.
Yeah.
Like, no. So that was like the big thing for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, is the speakers, the monitors and shit. That shit changed a lot.
Okay. All right. Let's give something to still do with with like in digital recommendations here now. The first VST recommendations we'd say for people. We kind of talked about this first episode, I feel like, but.
Yeah, but let's keep it one single VST.
If I had to say one VST,
one.
Analog Lab.
Analog Lab. Okay, that's not bad because like that's what I fuck with Analog Lab
because
too.
Of the price, what you get for with it. It's I think probably Analog Lab.
Well, same thing too. Like my MIDI keyboard, I got the MIDI keyboard, and it gave me Analog Lab for free and shit.
What
that
the
was like,
fuck?
yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was.
buy that shit.
It's not like the full one. It's all preset based, but you get like 5,000 presets. There's some shit you can make with 5,000 presets.
Oh, yeah,
like, yeah. I mean, you can't adjust everything, but you get a MIDI keyboard, 61 keys, and then plus on top of that, you get like all the little presets and shit like that. So yeah, that's a pretty good selection. I'm gonna say if it's our genre specific, damn, this is tough.
I mean, I didn't want to say like the generic stuff.
What's generic?
Purity, expand.
That's the exact same. That's
That-
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I was gonna say that, but I was like, that's like a little too easy.
But I feel like putting the stamp approval on that shit is really important.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I recommend those, but
Yeah.
but that's like $20 or $5 on like if on like Black Friday for like expand and purity.
That's true. That's true.
If we're talking about like real like investment wise, I feel like for a
Analog
first,
Lab?
I say Analog Lab that or obviously the Rolling Cloud, but
The Rolling Cloud is sick. I'm gonna say the yeah. All right. If you're saying Analog Lab, I'll say the Korg series. I feel like that.
I was gonna say the Korg
yeah.
too. I don't have it yet, but I remember we used it here and at Hawaii, so
Yeah, I can't recommend that enough.
I know it's dope. Yeah,
I can't. It's all the Korg stuff. You know what I'm saying?
it's just it's just low. You have to turn the thing up.
Yeah, you have to turn everything up by like fucking like 5 dB sometimes and shit. But if I could recommend anything, it would probably in this genre and what we do and shit like that. You'll get synthesizers, you get workstations, you get all sorts of stuff like that, plus effects and shit like that. I could recommend the Korg package and shit.
Yeah.
And then wait for Black Friday to buy it and shit because it's like half off and shit.
Yep.
And I know that's what you're waiting
that's
for.
That's what I'm
too.
waiting for Korg.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the Korg stuff on that. All right, that's cool.
That shit.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, first synth. First synth recommendation. I'll start off. I don't have one. I can't recommend you one.
All right. Well, if I can recommend anything,
recommend me one.
Korg, fucking.
The Minilog, right? The Minilog
the
XD.
Minilog XD. I can't recommend that enough.
Yeah.
I don't even have one, but I've heard it and like the price point of everything you get. Korg Minilog XD. If you got, I think it's like $700.
Yeah.
That's the one. Honestly, if I can recommend anything, you want to get into the synth world. Korg Minilog XD.
I'm not gonna lie. When you told me that, and then I was like, "That's fire." But then I look over when you
played the prologue.
When you played that, I was like, "That's him right there."
I fuck with that.
That's
shit
like $500 more, but I feel like it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. You know what I mean? Just because you get the voices, and to be honest, like I love that shit just because it has like that low frequency compressor, and that low frequency compressor just, you know what I mean? It depends on what you do and shit. I use that shit a lot of times for like bass and like leads and shit like that. Man, you flip that motherfucker on. I never even turn it off. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I just have it on all the time. Like no, that's that shit. I fuck with the Korg Prologue so
that might
much.
be my first one I buy, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's
that or
the
the grandmother.
Yeah, oh, that's the one too.
Yeah, so I might buy one of those
too
next to it. Yeah.
I love my Juno and shit too, just because it has those sounds and they're quick and. But man, there's something about the grandmother and something about the Prologue.
Yeah, well, the one thing I'm really saving up for right now that I'm not gonna buy any big purchases is I'm gonna buy my new laptop next. Yeah. That's what I'm saving up for right now.
You need that nucleus. We've talked about this shit before. You need that good ass computer. If you don't have that good ass computer with processing, like you're almost kind of lost in the sauce. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah.
That's the next big purchase I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Because that's probably gonna be like 3 bands right there. That's like 3 bands right there for that.
At least.
So that's what like I'm probably gonna buy to make sure, because I might get my laptop, for those out there that know about like the ins and outs of computers. My laptop only has 8 gigabytes of RAM right now. Jeez. And like that's not enough to run all these VSTs we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna probably up. That's my future upgrades is definitely my laptop to get upgraded. I want to buy obviously some synths, outboard gear, some outboard like synths, because I don't really have any. I don't have any. Well, I don't have any. And then probably I think UADs I'm fine for right now, but that's pretty much. Probably my laptop is the biggest thing that I'd probably say I'm gonna upgrade.
Yeah, I feel like you have a good setup right now and shit too. You just need that power. You feel me? That's the only thing that's really missing.
My thing cannot handle all these. I can open up 3s analogies and then build the shits itself, or like two, or like one analog lab, but then you have to like render it out and then close it and then open up another. No, you know what I'm saying?
And that stops creativity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't put a price.
Or it crashes your FL, and you have to revert to backup, and might not have it there, and then you have to. That's the worst.
Have you ever done the other one where you go into actually the diagnostics and shit, and you have to like turn off
the Untitled backup or something?
Yeah, oh my god.
Those are I hate doing that.
That's the worst,
but
bro.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. All right. Back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go in and recommend our 3 songs of the week. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can tap in, listen to the shit that we fuck with. You got a first song? Or you want me to
Yeah.
go first?
You go first. You already have your 3, huh?
All right. First song I could recommend off the album and shit too. Larry June, I'm Him.
Yep.
Produced by Cardo Got Wings. Man, I fucking love that record, bro. I
Yeah.
love that shit a lot. It's one of my favorite ones from the album. I'm not gonna cap you and shit. There's certain parts like where Larry just gets like real lyrical and shit, dude. And like I don't know, I fuck with all the lyrics for that shit, bro. Like heavy, heavy, heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking when that fool said fucking make sure the outcome is always income, dog.
Yeah, that's
like,
my favorite line.
I fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like one of my favorite like lyrical shit that Larry did was like that Mission Bay, where it's like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta treat it like a job if you want to make some dough. Go hard every day and never use the word no.
Yep.
Understand there's gonna be times this is slow. Keep going. All my haters never really had money and it's showing, bro. That's my shit, bro.
Yeah.
I fuck with that shit. It just reminded me of that a lot, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I fuck with that shit a lot. So I'm Him, number 1, bro. You know what I'm saying? Check that shit out for real, for real.
You want to give your 3
Mm,
or back and forth?
back and forth.
All right. So I'm not gonna name because I already know what yours are. So I don't want to
Mhm.
name the same song just so people can get like a different, right?
Okay.
Because I don't want to say. But for this week, it deserves it. You have to number 1. Obviously, go slap Still Booming. Number 1.
That was my
But that
third
doesn't.
one.
But that doesn't count as
Yeah,
my
yeah,
pick because I'm just
yeah.
saying for this week, make sure you slap Still Booming like 20 times.
Hell yeah.
And
Thank
in
you,
my
brother.
pocket, shout out my guy Foley, man. Shout out
Hell
my guy
yeah, bro.
Foley. Obviously,
I fuck
show
with
love
that,
to
yeah.
Foley. Foley's merch drops yesterday.
Yep.
Go get some merch from Foley.
Check
Get you a
that
little
fool
shirt.
out.
Get you a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my guy
Mhm.
Foley. Yeah. Okay. So one song I'll recommend is "Tonight" by Jay Worthy and Harry Fraud on Jay Worthy's album.
Damn, that was exactly what I was thinking, bro. My second song is Good Looking, Jay Worthy, Harry Fraud, and
That's
Kamaya.
literally I was
love
gonna
that
say
song,
another
bro.
one, but yeah. With
There's just
Kamaya
something, there's something about that record, bro. I don't know if it's like the dynamics of Kamaya and how she raps and shit,
and
bro.
Dwayne,
but
and
like,
yeah,
yeah.
I think they're dope together. Well, they're gonna drop a whole album together. You know that?
no, I
Yeah, they
didn't.
are. They're gonna. Well, I saw on Twitter. They said me and
Oh.
Kamaya are gonna working on an album.
Damn, that's fucking
Yeah.
shit. It's
So
crazy, bro.
that's
Yeah,
my number 1 would be "Tonight" by Jay Worthy, Harry Fraud.
Yeah.
And then your number 2 is what you're gonna say next.
The one I fuck with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Still Booming.
Still
bro.
Booming, man.
Bro.
Come
Go
on.
check that out. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Run that shit up, bro. Run me up in the comments, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate all the fucking support, all the fucking love and shit. That's, you know what I mean? I didn't want to make it number 1 to make it seem like it was about me type of shit, but yeah, I fuck with that shit so much. Shout out to the homies that are on that shit, but bump that shit. You know what I'm saying? Still Booming, Larry June, 2 Chainz, produced by Hunger, Dame, and Julian Avila, bro.
Yeah.
That's an accumulation of the most smoothest Bay Area shit that you can get type of shit.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
shit
like
is
it's
so
him,
fire.
you feel me?
All right. My number 2 I recommend is I've already said this song last week, so I'm not gonna say that one. But off the same album, it's a
Was it
Peasy.
Peasy?
It's Peasy.
I knew it, bro.
Married to the Game. Go slap that too.
You know he has the most popular video right now on the Apple shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's
on a video or
number 1 video on Apple shit right now.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
my
that
guy
fool, bro.
Peasy,
Yeah,
man.
He went crazy, dog.
That was crazy. Yeah, Married to the Game. I recommend that. My second song.
Hell yeah, dog. And if I could recommend anything, let me give a little throwback. Let me see what the throwback is.
All right, we'll throw it back.
Damn.
I got mine actually for throwback.
Let's just throw it back. I mean, this is kind of common and shit. Let's just bump that Cali is active, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead and check
We're
that
kind
out,
of on
you
the
know
same
what I'm saying?
wave, kind of.
Yeah. If you ain't heard that shit and you're just like new to the shit, go ahead and bump that Cali is active. You know what I'm saying? Remember when we went to go see fucking DJ Battle Cat? And
Yep.
shit?
We got a picture with him.
Fire, bro.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say in that same wavelength.
Yep.
So Many Ways by DJ Quick and Second to None. Come on, that's my shit right there, man.
Come on. Hey, were you on my live and shit when I started bumping old shit and stuff like stuff that influenced me and shit?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
That shit was fire.
You were slapping Dub C and
Come on,
Heist.
man.
You were slapping Dub C and
Crazy 3 times. And
yeah,
shit.
well, I was there. Yeah, I was like, yep.
That's that shit, bro.
Yeah. So that's our 3 song recommendations of
Go
this
check
week.
them all out. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Simple as that.
All right. I know HungerForce got some questions.
All right. First questions is do you need a manager getting into this shit? Or when do you need a manager? I can go first on this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a manager. Shout out my dude Brian, you know what I'm saying? Who just handles like most of my emails and shit. Hit up Brian at the Players Only and shit. I think you should get a manager when stuff becomes too much and you need something to be managed type of shit. I don't think it's like one of the first things you need to do. I feel like when you have like a lot of stuff on your plate and you just can't handle everything and everything is almost like a money play, I feel like you should reach out and like get somebody to handle that shit. But just make sure you have everything in fucking order, and then make sure that you have stuff to manage. You don't need a manager unless you have stuff to manage and you can't manage it type of shit. You feel me?
Yeah. I was gonna say that's around the same thing, kind of like.
Yeah.
For example, me personally, I don't have a manager, but for someone like, maybe just really reflect on yourself and think about: do you think you need like? Are you good with like time management? Are you good with like?
Yeah.
With managing anything really that has to do with artists or other producers or labels,
yeah.
Do what you can do at least as far as much as you can, and then once you get to the point, like HungerForce said, like where you're getting to the point where you're getting overwhelmed with a bunch of emails, you're getting overwhelmed with a bunch of offers from whatever, right? Like whether it's like I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there, like brands or record labels or artists, A&Rs or whatever, where like it's too much where you can't handle when it's like bothering your like normal life outside of the music. Then I would say maybe then go ahead and get a manager, because managers could also help you out and get into places that you can't get into, you know.
Yeah, because I usually what happens is I usually have like a lot of people hit me up and stuff, and like I don't know what's to play and what's not, and I don't ever want to come across like ignoring stuff or just kind of like putting it to the wayside type of shit. So this fool, like, he goes through my emails and he handles everything for me. He decides whether it's a play or whether it's not. So I don't really have any emotional control or any emotional connection towards it. You know what I'm saying? He decides like, hey, this is a good one. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like it filters out a lot of shit that I don't have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because it handles a lot of stuff that I don't have to handle type of shit. He just, hey, this is what it is. If they fuck with it, they fuck with it. If they don't, they don't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know, it's a pretty easy question to answer, I think.
Yeah. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get in some real shit, bro. You watched UFC yesterday or no?
No. Well, I just seen a clip of it, but yeah, I know. I'll let you go in on this right here. This is HungerForce passion right here.
You feel me?
If he wasn't UFC a producer, he would be a UFC fighter.
So I love no, I definitely wouldn't. Nah, bro, that's just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
We love UFC. We watch UFC every weekend. We got the Fight Pass. We got everything. We buy all the pay-per-views. We love all this shit, bro. Yesterday is just a sentiment to what could really fucking happen. We're talking about Kamaru Usman getting knocked out by fucking Leon Edwards and shit, bro. Crazy, dog. This dude has never been knocked out before. He's never lost a fucking round. This dude is the pound for pound fighter, dog. And we're talking like Leon won the first round for sure. You know what I'm saying? But like he won the first round and Kamaru won the next 3 fucking rounds. And this fool knocked him out with the kick in the last 1 minute of that fucking round, bro. So like that's like, I don't know. I guess it's like kind of vindictive or like indicative to fucking like what could happen type of shit. You feel me? Like, hey, get that mouse real quick one time.
Oh,
man.
the mouse?
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, like that shit just went crazy, bro. And like nobody's ever seen that shit fucking happen. This fool has never been knocked out before. And this fool fucking got cold pieces, bro. They're already making memes about him shit. And like, it was crazy too, because like it's almost kind of like, it's not cringe, but it's like, damn, dude, we can't believe this fool got knocked out, dog. Like, he's on the path of like, you know, catching up with the Anderson Silva and shit like that, and it's like a crazy fucking record and shit, bro. And like, he lost yesterday, so like Anderson Silva's record is still going type of shit, bro. But like seeing it in real time, round number 5 and knocking him out with 1 minute left to go, bro, was fucking crazy, dog.
Yeah, well, cause I didn't see it live. Obviously, I just watched highlights of it right now. And from what I seen, like that fool has some dog in him. That Edwards, he said that obviously at the end in his little interview with Rogan, he was like, he said it too. He's like, man, like no one believed in me, because he has his UK accent. No one believed in me, but look at me now.
Look at me now.
Look at me now.
Pound for pound, what headshot?
Yeah, like, what a beast, dude. Like, it's crazy because like you were saying, he was. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see it live, right? And like the clips, I don't see everything. But like for what what it looked like to me is like it was like back and forth for the most part. To me, bro. To me, at least.
Yeah, he won the first round. That was it. And like nobody. Oh, that was another thing too. Nobody's ever taken down Usman before. He's never had a takedown ever. And like this fool took him down in the first round and had his back, bro. and like he had his back in the last like 1 minute, but if he had that shit for 2 minutes, bro, he might have choked that fool out, dog.
Damn.
So like the whole fight, once this fool had got this fool's back, he already knew like fuck, bro, like shit's going on, and he started pressing.
He had never felt that before.
Yeah, he never felt that at all, dog. And like they fought. This is the second
fight.
Second time that they fought. And when he fought, it went to decision 2 and shit. And like I knew this fool was a little scared of this fool, bro. But like, god damn, dude, like I can't even cap you, bro. Like when this fool fucking kicked this dude, like we went crazy. Everybody in my house went crazy. It was just me and my wife and shit, bro.
Yeah.
It was fucking nuts.
Yeah,
dog.
I mean, he got slept. That was crazy,
bro. Nobody's ever knocking this dude out before. Ever. Nobody's ever taken him down. He's never lost a round. We're talking about pound per pound fighter, dog. Like up there with Khabib and fucking, you know what I'm saying, John Jones and shit, you know what I mean, with his controversy and shit. But insane, bro. I can't even speak on it enough, dog. Like it was crazy to watch in real time. Fucking amazing, dog. And I fuck with that underdog shit heavy.
Yeah,
dog.
that's my shit too. I fuck with that shit,
dog. Yeah, heavy, dog. Yeah.
Nah, I didn't get to see it live, right? But like from what I just seen on YouTube and shit, I thought it was dope.
Next time we gotta invite you and shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I never really watched fights because the pay-per-view shit, I never really buy them.
Yeah, we always buy them. Like we always have to re-up and shit. So like yesterday was like $100.
Yeah,
so you pay $100
for like the year though, right?
You pay $100 for the year, but you get all the fights on the weekend. So like usually, like me and my lady, we watch the fights on like Saturdays if we're not out and shit like that. So you get all the UFC fight nights on Saturdays and shit, and there's be some good ass fucking fights. You know, we just like to watch the fights.
Yeah,
we're a fan of that shit. Like we love the boxing and shit too, but I don't know, it's not as exciting. As
what I'm saying. It's like
just see somebody get their fucking head knocked off. And
yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
I was gonna say, and I don't even know if this is me being like ignorant, but like boxing's a little more like technical.
Yeah,
I guess. But I don't want to say like UFC's not. But I feel like you have to be like a lot more. I don't even know because like I was gonna say, you have to watch out more for like what's coming next in boxing rather than UFC. But then UFC is like you have to watch out for leg kicks and you have to watch out for elbows and flying knees and like you have to watch out for so much more than just boxing. It's just literally hands and your head movement and stuff.
Well, that's like one of the biggest arguments and shit like that too. Like if anybody, like if you're a boxer, if you're Floyd Mayweather and you know what I mean, like you go against one of these UFC fighters, like in a real fight, these fools are gonna fuck you up no matter what.
In a real fight, yes.
Yeah.
But if a UFC tries to fight a boxer. A boxing ring,
because boxing, you know what I'm saying, it's a technical sport.
That's when it's a little different. I feel like,
but
straight up street fight, yes, UFC's always winning.
Yeah, bro,
UFC's always winning.
You're getting fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
and without a doubt, like
because you're gonna get taken down, and a boxer wouldn't know how to feel when it gets taken down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's why like all these other fights, you know what I'm saying, they make them box type of shit. Like, what is it like? The Francis Ngannou, and then fucking what's homie's name? The Gypsy's name?
Oh,
man, what's bro's name? I can't remember. Brain fart.
What is his name?
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury
and shit. You know what I mean? If it was like a real street fight and shit, bro, Francis is fucking that fool up on a daily. You know what I'm saying? But for as far as like it being like a technical shit, like it's cool as fuck too. Like I enjoy watching it and stuff, but I like the mixed martial art aspect of it. You know?
Yeah,
I mean?
that's what makes the UFC interesting.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit a lot.
Yeah, same thing. Cool. You got another topic? A question?
Yeah. All right. Pet peeves when collabing on a beat, like in real time. You got any pet peeves for that?
I've only worked with this fool, so anything I say is gonna fuck me over, I guess.
You work with more fools, that play.
Nah, I just kidding.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I can't say I've had like I've never had like a bad experience.
No.
That I can think of. Nah.
Oh shit.
Like, I really honestly can't really think of one.
I think the only thing that really like bugs me and shit like that is like I mean, it's like a rapper and a producer kind of perspective. Like, you know, you've been around like rappers and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you've been around like that. Like, you know, you start making a beat and they're like, "Oh man, you're gonna be my main producer. We're gonna go to the top type of shit." You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna fucking. You felt that shit before, right? Yeah. See, so you understand this shit. Like, I don't like that.
But that's like that's not collabing with like a producer. I think.
All right.
Every time I just thought about one actually.
Yeah.
I just thought about one.
Hit me.
When you're listening to when you're making a beat,
yeah,
and you're like it's in my head I feel like it's loud already, and then like, but you keep turning the knob up on the speakers to make the output louder.
Oh, gotcha.
That maybe that will get me because the snare will be too loud. Like the snare will be it'll just like clap so loud. And my boy's known for this. Vic, you know who the fuck you are. This fool's straight. Vic. He Turn slaps the snare. And like that's probably a pet peeve I could say. Like I just thought about right now.
Yeah,
like
we talked about.
I guess when it's too loud, like that's probably one I could think of. Because sometimes it don't always gotta be. I understand being loud. Don't get me wrong. I'll slap shit. I know the limit for me at least for my ear. You know what I'm saying? Like you said before. Like you always tell me to like is this shit loud because I'm kind of going deaf. You know and like I'll tell you like nah it's just cool right here. Yeah, you know like stuff like that. Like but like if you were to just go up there and fucking crank the knob. You know I'm like damn it's already loud and you're cranking it. You know. Yeah. And then when you're not looking I'll turn it down and shit like type of shit. You know like yeah. Well, that's one I can think of. Yeah, like maybe it being too loud, especially cause, I think because the snare. I'm just so sensitive to the snare being like so. It just bites your ear and shit.
Yeah, you don't want to take away from anything like that too.
But yeah, that's one I thought about right now. Yeah.
As far as producer shit, no, I don't really have too many pet peeves. The only thing I don't really like is like. You know, it takes time to figure out the bass line and the lead and stuff. Like, I don't like when people try to like come in and try to like do it themselves type of shit. Like,
after that, letting you play it.
Yeah, give me like 14 tries type of shit.
Yeah,
it's gonna take me like 14. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Just give me a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna figure it out.
I feel it. Yeah.
And I hate when they come and do that shit, and then like it's not even near anything close. Like they just thought about it in their head. And
yeah.
It's like, bro, just let me glide for a second, because sometimes it just takes me that many times.
Yeah.
So I don't really like that. And
I got another one.
All right, what's the next one?
All right, so this happened to me like a long time ago. I'm talking about like when I first started making beats.
Yeah.
I remember I put like a lead or something.
Mm-hmm.
And this is back in the day. I was making like the trashiest beats. And then my boy, like we were making beats. He was with me at the house and we were making beats, and then he deleted my lead, but like didn't even tell me, but I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's right, but like he just deleted it, like straight up, like
not even muted it.
You know how we're on one laptop.
Yeah.
We're on one laptop and we're just making beats, and then I get off and I'm like, yo, you do some shit on here, and then first thing it does is delete the lead and doesn't even like communicate with me, like tell me like, yo, like I don't really like it. Just tell me like you don't really like it or something, or maybe we can change that, or what don't you like about it? Is it the sound? Is it the pattern that like the pattern of the lead that I did that you didn't like or something like that?
Yeah.
I guess it's like, yeah, I don't like the fact that he just like straight up deleted it.
Not communicating.
Yeah, I guess not communicating with me about that. Yeah. Or like one like. Nah, I don't know. One thing I think I really like is like, I know I always bring up like Mike. I like working with Mike a lot. I think like Mike's like my favorite person to work with. Mike and you are like my favorite people to work with. But Mike, when we were I remember like in Hawaii, I really fucked with how we were doing like the 808s.
Yeah.
And then Mike's like, he's like patient with you too, you know. And he was like, I put it right there, and then he's like, but it also goes to another thing. Like Mike's really good at like has a good ear and shit, for, like bounce and shit. But like, I remember I put an 808 once there, and then we talked about it. We're like, I don't know if it really sounds good right there. So then we moved it, and like I like that. It's not really a pet peeve. It's more like a what do you like? But yeah, I like Mike's because he's real good with like feedback like that.
Understandable.
But yeah, I don't know. It's not really a pet peeve. It's just like I'm shouting out Mike right there. That's my guy.
My dog. Hell yeah.
I don't know what else you got. You got another pet peeve?
No, I don't have a pet peeve. I just really like to like, especially if it's like collabs and like real time and shit. I just like to go. I don't like nobody stopping me and shit type of shit. Just like, you know, because like my first thoughts are probably like the most like important, I guess. So just like kind of let me, you know, just scratch it down. Like even if it's like 80% of it, but I don't really have too many pet peeves.
If you smell like shit, there you go. That's another one.
Oh yeah.
If you smell bad, whether it's breath or your armpits or just
you know what's pet peeve for me? People talking about some shit that they don't know anything about.
That's a good one too.
I hate that.
That's what I was talking about the engineer. Remember when I used to like engineer and people would tell me about auto-tune settings? Yeah, I don't like that either.
No. I don't like that shit at all. It's like, bro, relax, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I think that's probably my top pet peeve is people talking about shit they don't know anything about. You know what I'm saying? Or people that are like small-minded and don't see the bigger picture and just try to like knock it down from the get-go type of shit. Like, nah.
Here's one thing. I'm not a pet peeve. I just want to throw it out there.
Yeah.
Because it happened to us in Hawaii, right? There's like people cooking up, and then like I want to talk to the person sitting next to me. You know, there's a couch in the back, Like I kind of want to talk to him, but like, say me and you are right here sitting down on the couch,
Yeah.
so just to listen to the beat, and then like we're not part of the collab.
Yeah.
But there's like, and then like let's just say like, Hijinks and Diamond are making a beat,
Yeah.
and me and you are back here.
Yep.
For me, and like do we have a conversation? Like, what if I want to tell you something? I kind of feel weird talking when they're making the beat because I feel like I'm throwing them off. I don't know if that's a personal thing or like,
I don't
you
like
know,
that shit either.
that's like, cause like, would I be mad that they're talking while I'm making the beat? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I felt weird. I was like, should I talk right now or like should I just wait till like we all kind of?
No.
That's one thing I like. That's not a pet peeve. I'm just throwing it out there. Like,
yeah, I feel that 100% too. Cause like, I can't even do it. I have to stop the beat because I don't even understand anything that's going on. We're talking about me being deaf and shit. Like, I'm just like, what? I have to pause this shit. I mean, bro, I don't understand anything you're saying right now because I can't hear anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Cause people like, I understand like people can like talk over beats and shit, bro. I cannot do it. Like, I have to stop. Like, what'd you say? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't like to stop. I just like.
But the thing is, like, I'm not talking to them. We're not talking to them.
Yeah.
We're having like our own conversation about whether we're gonna go eat somewhere.
Background conversation.
Yeah. Like, but do they care? Like, so I just don't say anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, okay.
No, I always let it rock.
But then I don't like sitting in silence within myself. Does that make sense? Obviously, there's music being played, but
that's true. But yeah,
maybe that's just like a me thing. I think I don't know. Yeah,
I'm the same way too. Like, no, I'd rather have it silence.
Yeah.
Keep playing it over. Bro, you know how this shit is to make a beat. You gotta hear the motherfucker 40 times back to back type of shit. No, I feel the same way.
But I'm not in the beat. But yeah, I was just like, yeah. What do you think about that? Like someone like or some like we're making a beat, and then someone in the background's like telling us what are they hearing about it.
You know, I don't...
Or what to add or something like that.
I don't really mind it, but I've been in scenarios and shit, too, where some people just start talking, like, bullshit. Like, oh, yeah, we got to get this to, you know what I'm saying? We got to get this to Drake and shit.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I'm saying? Atlantic's going to go crazy for this one. Bro, I hate...
Yeah.
There's nothing more cringe than when people start, like, name dropping and shit. I hate that shit, bro. Like, oh, yeah. This shit's going to be crazy. We're going to get the publishing for this shit. This shit's going to be on the new season of fucking Stranger Things. Bro, I hate that. Bro, I don't like that shit at all. Like, talk about that shit afterwards, but, like, I don't want to hear no hypotheticals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not a fan of that type of shit. No.
Okay.
Nah.
Got another question? Or you think that's it?
I think that's it, bro.
Think that's it for today?
I think so. Yeah, that's all I got, bro. Let's
all
close it out, man.
Let's close this out, man. I appreciate everyone. Hey, we finally hit over 100 subscribers, right? It's the first episode we're doing.
Finally over 100.
Finally over 100.
You feel me?
I appreciate everyone. We're now pushing for fucking 1,000.
You feel me?
All right. And if we don't get 1,000 by the next, no, I'm just kidding. We're not getting 1,000 by the next. But I appreciate everyone. You know, this might be a good one right here. You know what I'm saying? I like the last one a lot. I actually
that's my favorite one.
Yeah, the last one we just did was
the last two ones. I think we actually took our stride and shit. I think the last two ones are probably my favorite episodes. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
This one's good though. This one, I mean, everyone's here for the first 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Talks about the literary shit.
Hopefully I stay for the whole thing type of shit.
Yeah. I'll definitely stay for the whole thing. Subscribe. We're always gonna be dropping every Tuesday. Every Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. we drop on YouTube and Spotify.
You did.
And I'll work on the Apple situation if someone really. You know, if that really, I'll work on it. You know, we'll get there. It's just there's some issues, man. But
I feel 100%.
So appreciate everyone listening. Congrats again to HungerForce. Show some love to him in the comments. Hit him up on Instagram. Tell him he's the best. Tell him to keep going. Tell him don't stop. Tell him not have an ego now and shit like that.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? Show some love to HungerForce. So for real, if we've been working hella hard, like. You know, behind just being on beats and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I know how hard it is too. So like, congrats to HungerForce for sure.
Well, shit, if I can close this shit out and say anything too, it's just keep going, don't fucking stop. You know what I'm saying? Keep supporting the channel, keep supporting your homies, keep supporting anything like that. I would be nowhere without no collaboration type of shit, and it's not over type of shit. Go subscribe to this fool's channel. Subscribe to our channel. Fucking share this shit. If you feel like there's some valuable information, post a clip on your story and let us fucking follow it type of shit. And that's 2 P's on the pod.
2 P's on the pod,
9,
man.
Bro. You feel
Go
me?
slap that still booming.
Come on, bro. Bump that shit one fucking time and tag the homies in this shit. You feel me? Shout out my dogs.
All right, man. Oh, that's 25-minute one, huh?